Welcome to Mixed Breed, where we, hey, scrap that man, keep it real. Welcome to Mixed Breed, we put everything possible or imaginable in the pot. Yeah, we stir you up and we get conversation and laughter. Some people are go vex, but who cares? You can't be too stiff, you can't go like you're on Viagra. Mixed Breed, they have to mix them, mix.
Yeah, welcome once more viewers and subs. Today in the pot, we will be giving our opinion on music and its influence on the youth, teens, preteens, young adults. Yeah, we're touching on this topic because of the most recent tragic incident of what occurred in Trelawney, William Nib High School. It is reported that the young man was killed over a guard ring.
But when it come on to this, and boy a fight over gathering, and man get stabbed. People there at school a fight over disagreement. Somebody step on their shoes. Somebody spill something on them. You know? Them and fear friend are no problem. At school that, you know. So when you go use like say the gathering and be a music cause the man them fi fight and kill one another over gathering. Music. Me used to fight over elastic at school. At me a child, we fight over everything. I know music make we a fight over, you know. So at this time I look on and I say, yo, certain little thing, like me now go put say, because of the music make the people the youth kill the next youth over the ring because of music, the influence of music. If him ever go to there and say, yo, because me listen to song say gathering, me stab him up and kill him because they say gathering, you know. Him is an idiot. It no sense. Fool.
So you have to look say different stroke for different folks, because while you may never have had suicidal thoughts, you have person who trouble with suicidal thoughts every day. So you can't say it not affect you. I mean, music put people in a mood where it kind of boosts you if you do things if you not be careful. I mean, you might say the man them never tell him to go kill nobody, but why fight over a guard ring? Like what is a guard ring? Why are you fighting over a guard ring? Why do you think you need to fight over a guard ring?
That is a question that needs to be answered. That is why I'm saying that it could be just because them sing about gathering in a music. Why them a fight over the gathering in the first place? What is the reason for you to start the fight over the gathering? Was it that the two of you find a gathering and one of you know who it belong to and the next one don't know? You not fight because gathering in a music. You not fight because the gathering means something to somebody. It's either you know about the gathering or somebody know about the gathering. Why we not fight over the gathering? It cannot be because of just music, because they hear about gathering in a music. Cannot. It'd be a dumbass to do that.
No, but that is not the thing, because the principal, I heard a report where the principal, like the vice principal or acting principal is saying the guard ring is something that they've been confiscating for a good while now, and it's really a problem in the schools. So why school people take up guard ring? What's up with guard ring is what I want to know. Because you're guard up. So them obviously feel like this ring offers some kind of protection, and where is it coming from? Who told them that it offers protection?
Me not say that it could not be because of the influence of music, but gathering was there before it sing about. Gathering was a part of the society before it sing about. Gathering they about a long time from with granny days, but we don't know about it because we not in them world. Gathering is something serious. If you fight over one gathering, it must be your gathering. You can't fight over other people gathering. Because the dopey them were in there have to protect you. You don't have a protection to anybody who put it on.
But then kids were not fighting over guard ring. It wasn't a thing in school where teachers had to be dealing with all of this guard ring. We never know about it till me hear the song. So obviously some light has been shone, or there is something now where it's highlighted. Even people who never know about it and never know the use now wants what it offers. And all them find out about what it offers is the music that highlighted this.
Years me I hear about gathering. Years span top of years. But it wasn't the norm where any and anybody would take up themselves and go pick up a gathering or whatever. Back in the days when you hear about gathering, a certain people here have gathering, politicians, man where do bad things, we want quote unquote protection, right? But for it to be in the hands of schoolers or for schoolers to have it, fighting over it, there must be a reason. It has been popularized by DJs, musicians, dancehall musicians, where so much so that it is now the norm, right? Man, I say them guard up, right? Man, have regular visits to Obia man and them someday. Why? Because the music push it. It has become the narrative now in the dancehall music, right? And so we know that music plays a big part in how people operate, whether they want to believe it or not. It has not. I don't know what I go on. From Bible days, the Bible speaks about Lucifer, who we call the devil, that he was adorned with all type of musical instruments. He was a chief musician in heaven, right? And he with music he influenced a lot of angels to rebel, and you know the rest of the story. So we know that music plays a big part in how people operate. If you consume too much of the same type of genre of music, then you'll soon start to behave like that. I mean, if you look at back in our days when we are listening to Tech Body Girl and them song there, when we are listening to them song that we want to fling seed on the girl, right? And we consume them something that we become some horny little pitney. If all you consume is violence and violence in music or in any other form, whether you read it or you listen it, eventually your behavior will assume that whatever you consume. So you gotta assume the violent behavior. You gotta assume the behavior where if it's just sexual content, you gotta start assume the behavior they behave more sensual, be more horny. You gotta start do that because of what you consume.
My point exactly. Remember, I've seen where one particular DJ made bleaching so popular up to this day. People still bleach, Pretty like a coloring book. Make your skin pretty like a coloring book. And also this DJ had such an influence him make the brand Clarks. Where you get a new Clark, So I mean, people like what them like. Them swing with whatever crowd them prefer. One man make blue soap, cake soap that sell like hot patty, hot bread just because of the song what him do. And you're saying music doesn't have influence? What?
The laughter comes because of, I don't think entertainers and artists know how influential they are. This thing about gathering, yeah? Because we hear about gathering long time. Yeah, but you don't hear it wasn't a part of pop culture. But now, having a gathering is a part of pop culture. And you know that pop culture is very influential on young people. Yeah? Young people and pop culture are synonymous. So, one time you could hear about gathering in a songs, you could hear about the occult in songs like Obia people being proud. Say them a god them Obia man and I talk about them gathering. Even when me a frig me not take off me gathering. Me gand up. There are a slew of songs that speaks about, being guarded up or having a gathering. When you say music doesn't have any influence, let's look at something. Let's look at the two generations, more recent generations. You have now we have Generation Z, who are being influenced by the now music. we are millennials, and when we were younger, the music leaned towards sexual explicit content, and we were influenced by that. We were liberal and unapologetic in the way we express our sexual nature, and want a girl to come suck this and suck that. You see me I say? And those became the norm for us. It was no longer taboo, because when you look back in like the early 90s and 80s, those songs, those things were seen as taboo. Nowadays it is not seen as taboo, because music has erased the guide or the guard that people had against such explicit sexual expressions in songs. Now it's the same thing. The music of today is eradicating the moral guard against violence, the moral guard against witchcraft, because people are basically, the artists are basically glorifying witchcraft. They are glorifying witchcraft, and youth are influenced by pop culture. No matter what you want to say, music influence young people. Young people are going to listen what the artist say, because I'm a role model. If the artist say, yo, bust him head, kill him, chop him up fine, God praise go lie down, the youth them are see that and take that, because guess what? Youth love clout. That's what they call it nowadays. Youth love clout. Yeah, we usually call it hype. Youth love to be in the hype, or youth love clout, brother. You understand? So if we're in a gathering, the in thing, it'll be gold to them, because the man believe say, yo, this have a protection. And the reason why a man need protection, because man do foolishness out there, and what influence them for the foolishness. Movies have a role too, but we know in a Jamaica where we live in, yeah, more people listen to music than we watch movie. Young people listen to more music than how they watch movie.
You know this rhetoric, you know, me know why you feel like the people are sheep, you know. Me nah say music don't influence people. Alright? If it a come to just music alone, then music is something that work with your mood. Is either you want music for lighten your mood, or less your mood, or something you know why hear no music, because you know what it might do to the mood where you're in. Right? Is that a byproduct of music, or is that a byproduct of you and your emotions? Saying that, most young people don't listen to music because of lyrics. They listen to music because of the beat, and you know, even so, enough of them listen it and say the lyrics. And even if the lyrics is not what the lyrics bring to you, you're going to interpret and take out of the life away you bring to the lyrics. It have to be a step further than just listening to music and say, oh, the song say me for go weird gathering, so me I go weird gathering. No, it couldn't be. It could be. How is it that 90% of the people who listen to the music now run down gathering and not kill nobody over it? And I want 10% probably. And yeah, assume that too. Because gathering now have nothing to do with, say, the man sing about gathering in him song. Gathering have to do with the whole scamming thing we go on, and that the scammers use the gathering to protect themselves. And although the man sing about it, it have to do as an attribute with scamming. So if you're not scam, where you do the gathering? I don't think the youths are running on gathering if them not scam. So are you saying then that these young men are in scamming? And I strongly think that the news report might be inaccurate, just to say them find a gathering and a fight over it. Like me find something and me and you fight over it, just so. Probably if the fight starts, somebody find the gathering and this person know and say, oh, you know, I know who that ring belong to. And this somebody say, yo, I me find it now, me not give it back. No, me see where a fight could have be the outcome of that altercation. But if a man find a gathering and then you say, oh, you know, we're gathering because the man saying guard up. How stupid would you be? Or how stupid are you saying that the Jamaican youths are? Because you are implying that Jamaican youths are sheep, you know, and ain't fool and stupid, you know. Some of them are, but you can't assume say all of them are. This youth was a goalkeeper for the football team, and so I mean, me not look for say him have a lower intelligence or something among his peers. I think that the whole thing is just unfortunate, but it happened because of a deeper reason than just him find a gathering, and because song say guard up, him go lose him life. It can't be.
Music influences the way you think. The music is influencing the way the youth think. And if artists are saying that a gathering is something cool, is something of value, and the youth see that, yeah, is the value, yeah, that is being placed by artists on the gathering, as was rightfully said. When Cartel did the song, say, oh, Clarks, the value that was placed on Clarks. Remember, at the time, you just pay like all 3,000, 4,000 for your Clarks. All of a sudden, you pay 10 grand for your Clarks, 12 grand for your Clarks. You understand me? So, music, the influence and the demand and how you treasure that thing. Yeah? Music has an influence on that. Music has influence how treasured the gathering is. And that we are get at.
Me nah agree with you no time pan a point there. Because say for instance, the man never sing about gathering. Forget a gathering, right? Even forget a gathering is a valuable thing. Without him singing, say it valuable. The man them a sing about markets and them a sing about crown and them something there. And the people them a buy them there because of them a look pan as value to them because them bring popularity to it. But guess what? BMW is a more valuable car and Mercedes Benz. You know, take away from the value of the thing itself because the music say it for more valuable. Because Toyota price can't pass Benz price at no point. Saying this to say that the value of the thing was not based because of the song. It was based on the value of the thing from morning. The cheapest gathering you can get 100,000, you know, with your dopey them, you know, based on research we conduct. I mean, I think of the music make it popular. I think of the value of it is why they even sing about it and why it becomes so cool. And because of the whole break with the whole non face to face, a lot of these young men have gone into because everybody starts struggling now. People left school, parents lose work. Whole heap of them gone in a scamming. And guess what? Once you go in a scamming, the first 100,000 you make, you have to buy a gathering. Because they have to protect themselves and it have to help them to stay out of the police eye.